You didn't plan to feel it, but you did. It started small, barely a whisper. You saw them smile, heard their good news, and before you could catch it, envy crept in. You didn't want to feel jealous. You wanted to be happy for them. But inside, something twisted, and now you're wondering if there's something wrong with you. If that's you right now, don't click away. This message is for you. God sees the wrestle in your heart, and He's not here to shame you. He's here to set you free. We've all been there. Moments when it feels like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck. The promotion you prayed for went to someone else. The relationship you dreamed about is happening for them, not you. The life you thought you'd have by now seems so far away. And instead of celebrating, you find yourself shrinking, quietly wondering if God forgot you. But the Bible paints a different picture. God's blessings aren't limited. Someone else's win doesn't mean your loss. There's a story tucked away at the very beginning of humanity. One that's raw and real. Cain and Abel. Two brothers, two offerings, two very different reactions. Abel's gift pleased God. Cain's didn't. And instead of asking God, what can I do differently? Cain let envy grow roots in his heart. It festered until it led him to something unthinkable. Before Cain made the worst decision of his life, God warned him, "Sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." Genesis 4 verse 7. What does that tell us? It tells us that envy is dangerous when left unchecked. But it also shows us something beautiful. Even when envy rises up in us, God leans in. He warns. He invites. He reminds us that we still have a choice. James 3 verse 16 says, "Where envy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every evil thing." Envy doesn't just hurt the people we're jealous of. It robs us of peace, of joy, of seeing God's hand in our own lives. Here's the truth nobody talks about. When you feel envy, the enemy whispers, hide it, feed it, let it grow. But God says, bring it to me. Think about a little kid who watches another child unwrap a present they wanted. At first, there's a pang, a pout, maybe even tears. But what does a good parent do? They scoop up their child, remind them of their own gifts, and wipe their tears. That's your Father in heaven. He doesn't reject you for feeling envy. He invites you closer. Psalm 37 says, "Don't envy the wicked. Trust in the Lord and do good. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." God doesn't withhold to punish you. He withholds sometimes to protect you or to prepare you. If you're battling envy today, you're not broken beyond repair. You're simply at a crossroads. And this is where real healing begins. So what you do now? First, talk to God. No pretending. No rehearsed prayers. Just real words. God, I'm hurting. I'm jealous. Help me. That's the prayer that reaches heaven. Second, shift your focus. Start counting blessings, even when it's hard. Gratitude doesn't erase disappointment, but it shrinks envy until it can't breathe. Third, cheer for others, even when it feels costly. There's a freedom in celebrating someone else's win while you're still waiting on your own. Romans 12 verse 15 says, "Rejoice with those who rejoice." Because in God's economy, their victory doesn't cancel yours. Your story is still unfolding. Your blessing is still coming. Envy doesn't have to have a final word. It can be the very place where God transforms your heart. Let this moment make you softer, not harder. Let it anchor you deeper into God's goodness. You're not too far gone. You're right where change can begin. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep growing.